Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at my massive Stardust gains from the Haunter Catch Hour. So we're going to be starting it off with 8,455,000 Stardust, almost at 456,000 Stardust. And I do make a little bit of a mistake during this whole thing here. I get a little bored at a light and I power up a Mewtwo because of the task that I did have. So that's going to be minus 24,000. And then we'll look at the total at the end and we'll kind of just subtract and add or whatever we need to do to see what my total was. So go ahead and let me know how much Stardust you did get, folks. It's events like this that you do not want to miss. Now I have a little treat for you on the side. We're just going to take a look at my top powered up Pokemon because I have a lot of questions all the time of whether or not they should power up this thing 15, 15, 14 or 15, 13, 12 or whatever the case may be. You know, a lot of times it's still going to be okay. And here is my suggestion to you. When it comes down to legendaries, now you can be waiting forever to try to catch that 100. I mean, you could have 300 XL candies and still need 100 more raids because it's just a matter of odds until you get that thing. You got to roll the dice until you get that number that you need. It's a matter of, it's a lot harder than rolling a dice with that 100 for legendaries. Personally, for myself, it's different because I need to showcase them right here, right now. Something new, I got to go ahead and get it up. So personally, I have a few things that have been powered up, as you can see here, that are not the best IVs. But then later down the line, when I get the 100, I have to power that one up as well. So it's kind of like this, should I do it? Should I not? Is this legendary worth multiple power-ups like Rayquaza because of his dragon typing or something like that? I would say arguably the best legendary to power up multiple of is going to be Mewtwo for sure, without a shadow of a doubt. It's just so stinking good. But there's also many other Pokemon that are not legendaries that are absolutely worth powering up multiple of, and one being Metagross, because this thing is just amazing. Now, the question remains, should you power up the shadows or should you power up the regular ones? Because it's going to get a Mega in the future and you can't Mega evolve your shadows. And if you run out of XL candy, well, you got to do it all over again. Niantic's counting on that for sure. So when we do get it back in the raids, you're going to be able to catch Metagross and gain candy. But I'm going to say when we do get it, catching Metagross in the catch screen, unless they change the catch percentage, this thing is extremely annoying to catch, if not on par to almost a legendary itself. So you can expect to stack those candies, but just be warned that it's going to be a pain in the ass to get a bunch of those candies again. So shadows are definitely worth it. I don't know about going into the XL territory. I personally just power them up to 40. Until I have a plethora of candies that I can go ahead and do that with, as well as, you're gonna laugh, more disposable Stardust. You're like, Poke, you're sitting on 8 million here. I mean, come on, give me a break. Look, like I said before, I don't want to make it seem like I'm a government, but you know, the government needs to stockpile things in case, you know, things hit the fan, right? And so I got my arsenal of things over here. I just have to make sure I have it on deck and ready to go for these Pokemon Go wars that we do have. Once in a while I spend, you know, I don't remember the last time the most I spent in one sitting, but probably around a little bit more than 1 million. I was going pretty hard here for the past month and a half and not grinding as hard as I should have. So we're going to go ahead and get that back up. But as you can see from the various different Pokemon, if you are in question whether or not you should power it up, you know, bring it up to 40. I guess, you know, going into the Master League Open is not going to do you much. But if it's something for a raid attacker, you know, bring it up to 40 if you're having questions about bringing it all the way up and investing in those XL candies if you're at that point for your game, because not everybody can have XL candies right now. So just a little heads up there. That Rhyperior was a mistake power up. I couldn't I was back in the Scarlet Witch days, so we were trying to take out, I forgot what boss, I think it was, I forgot what it was, obviously something weak to rock. And I accidentally powered up that horrible shiny and wasted a lot of Stardust on that. I can't believe that there. So I do have a Giratina altered form there, 100%. I have a couple of those. Do I plan on powering it up? Not really. I mean, it's great for Master League. Don't get me wrong. That's definitely a place for it. But do you see too many Giratina altered forms in Open Master League? No, because you have that stinking Dialga, which is running over all the damn dragons because of its steel typing and its stab from Dragon Breath, which is making it almost impossible to use something else other than that, right? And that's why I find it annoying sometimes. Like, can you just exclude like the top Pokemon used for Open Master League to see what happens? And all that is going to happen is it's just going to shift from the meta that they took off at the top, and it's just going to move right on up. Who knows? Maybe we'll see something like that in the future, but getting back to what you should power up, at the end of the day, it's up to you and how much time you want to continue to, I wouldn't say waste, but pursue this 100% IV Pokemon that you're trying to power up. So there you have it, folks. We got quite a bit. I had some more footage to show you, but for whatever reason, it just like blacked out. And every time I tried to edit it, it was just a blank screen, which sucks. So yeah, here we are. But anyways, this is right at the tail end of the event. I really went pretty hard. I basically just went to all the parking lot spots. Again, going back to when this game first came out, I was excited. Not at first. I was thinking this was some knockoff cheap game until my friend told me to download it, and the rest is history. But I just was thinking, oh man, I can't wait to go into the woods and explore to see what I could find in there. Little did I know, the majority of the gameplay, if not 99% of it, is going to be in the inner city and not exploring off in trails and whatever. Alright, now taking a look at the Stardust yield that we did get, we're sitting at 177,000 Stardust gain, and of course after the Mewtwo power up that we did do. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. Take care, trainer.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!